Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it has been a while. There's a reason for that. I'm gonna get into that. It's gonna be kind of a long intro, so I'll probably put like a timestamp so you can just skip ahead if you don't want to hear all the mumbo jumbo. So this is a Super Tarts order. I ordered this on June 14th and I'm just now getting to haul it. I've been busy, and then I've been kind of going through some stuff. If you're friends with me, you already know, but I'll just kind of maybe break it down a little bit here. So, funny story about this box. First of all, it arrived on my daughter's wedding day. Well, I knew like the Friday before, because her wedding was on a Saturday. The Friday before, I got on, I don't know why I'm putting this as my receipt. I'm not gonna flip it over because it has my address. But the night before, I had looked at informed delivery and I saw that it was on its way, and it just said, you know, it was supposed to arrive like on that Monday after her wedding, right? So I wake up that morning and, you know, we're just kind of like, we had to leave at like 10 a.m. in the morning, so we were kind of just doing our normal thing. We were up pretty early. We're just kind of, you know, hanging, chilling, whatever. And I look up informed delivery just to, you know, just to see, right? So I get on there and and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. It says out for delivery. So I tell my husband, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is like the last important thing right now. But I said, we need to like figure out if we can like call one of the neighbors or whatever. It was supposed to be hot that day. It was supposed to be like 99 degrees with like real feel of like 109. So I was like, there's just no way that this box is gonna make it. And I was like, well, you know, if I lose a Super Tarts order, like it's fine. I've got more important things to worry about today. Like this is not the be all end all, right? But at the same time, I was like, if there's a way that we can prevent this from going bad, like let's do it. So we proceeded to get an ice cooler. Well, we already had a cooler, an ice chest, I mean. We had an ice chest, and I was trying to figure out if the box was going to be a medium or a large flat rate. So I was trying to we were trying to measure to see if the cooler would be able to hold the box. And we filled it with ice, and then I just put a note on the door, and I told the USPS man, you know, hey, if it'll fit in the cooler, just go ahead and put it in. I put a trash bag in there too, so he could put the box in the trash bag so it wouldn't get wet. Originally I had thought to just put the ice bag in there and not like put the ice like out of the bag, so that way I would prevent that problem, but my husband like just dumped it in, so I was like, oh crap. Anyways, so it did come in a large flat rate box, and the mailman ended up putting it, he could only put it in halfway, and then the lid was still like halfway up, so it was open. And I just thought, there's just no way that that box made it. I got the wax. When we got home from the wedding, we were gone from 10 a.m. to, I think we got home about 10:30 p.m. And when I got home, the box was submerged in half the ice, and it was cold. I opened the box and everything was fine. I was so freaking shocked. I was like, I cannot believe that this box actually made it. So I don't know if it's because her wax is a little bit harder. It's kind of a paraffin soy blend, and I think she said before that she uses a little bit more paraffin than soy. So I don't know if that helped or not, but it made it. And we weren't nearby. We were like an hour and a half away, so there was no like coming home. And we had activities like all that day, so there was no coming home halfway through and like trying to get the box. All right, the other thing I want to say really quick too is to all of you that, I don't think I posted it, I think maybe I posted on my Instagram, but to all of you who gave prayers and thoughts, my daughter and our new son-in-law went to Jamaica for their honeymoon, and 2 days after they were there, they were looking for flights out because Hurricane Beryl was headed like straight to Jamaica. So that was freaky, because I just thought to myself, like, you see, like, you hear that it's a category 5, you see that it's headed straight for them, and they cannot get a flight out like they tried 2 days into their honeymoon. So you see the winds are going to be like 140 miles per hour, and you start freaking out. You know, your kids, they're your kids, right? And there was no way for them to leave. Like, all flights were booked. So that happened. And so I started calling prayer warriors, and to every single one of you that prayed, I have to give a special shout out to Natalie. She's Jersey Shore living here on YouTube. She called, I think, she sounded the alarms. Like, I truly believe everyone who had like prayed to whatever higher power you believe in, or even if you don't, just good thoughts, made all the difference in the world. I really believe that that's what helped the winds stay pretty tame. Like, I think the area that they were in, the winds didn't get above. My daughter said they went up above what I thought they had, but she didn't really say. The resort that they were in didn't lose power. There were some trees downed, but for the most part, they were okay. And I truly believe it's because of the power of prayer. And I really think that everyone who prayed, I mean, because as soon as I knew, I was like, oh my God, like, I'm asking everybody, please, like, pray for them. Please pray that they're okay, that they make it home safe, that, you know, the hurricane will ease up a little bit. So by the time I got to them as a category 4, the winds, like where they were, the winds, like apparently with a hurricane, like the center is where the high winds are. And then as you go out, the winds decrease. So where they were in comparison to the center of the hurricane, they, what am I trying to say? They were in like the outer part, so the winds weren't as heavy. So thank God for that. But yeah, Natalie like alerted, I think she had alerted quite a few people and spread the word. And I mean, all of you, seriously. I mean, I can't. I don't want to name everybody off because I know I'll forget someone. And yeah, I'm so thankful that we have this community here and that everyone was willing to just put out good thoughts, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So they made it home safely. So anyways, all that, just thank you, and we will get into the Super Tarts haul now. Sorry, this is like 8 minutes in. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. I really have to cool it on my Super Tarts ordering. I have gone off the rails a bit. So you can see like my wax did get like a little smudgy, but like nothing like melted. It honestly was just like nothing had even happened to it. So the first one I got, she's doing these donut shapes too, along with her bricks, is Harvest Baking. This is Pie Crust and Fall Leaves. This is one of my favorite scents. So when I saw she was offering it, I was like, hell yeah. This is originally Misery. I usually say what something is previously just so that you know, because I have a hard time remembering. Like sometimes even if I see scent notes, I'm like, wait, what was that? Did I like that scent? And then if I hear the name, I'm like, oh, the pie crust in this scent is so good. I love her leaf scent, her fall leaves, and then with the pie crust. The pie crust is really what makes this more like unique and different. I just absolutely like, this is one of my fall like staples. So she has this rule where I think, yeah, you can get 2. So I grabbed my 2, and then if you check the site and there's still some like the next day, you can grab, so I grabbed, I grabbed 5. I think that was all that was left on the site the next day. So I grabbed the last 5. This is like one of my favorite scents. So I have plenty of Harvest Baking. I'm good. I really don't know what I was thinking with getting all those, but I was thinking of like Bam Bag amount. So the next one I had checked my inventory. Well, I'm not trying to inventory anything, but I had looked to see if I had this. This is P.F. Chang's, or is formerly called P.F. Chang's. It's now Festival of Lights. This is pecan arugula cookies, challah bread, brown sugar, and cinnamon. This one I really like warming during the holiday season, so I grabbed 2 of those. That was just a really great bakery scent. If you like Fake and Bake, it's a long, well, it's different than Fake and Bake, but I feel like it's a similar bakery, I feel like, even though it's completely different. to me, it reminds me along the lines of like bakery of Fake and Bake. Different scents, totally, but just if you like bakery, you'd probably like Festival of Lights. So the next one we have is, this used to be Tyrian, but this is now called Such a Treat. This is kumquats, whipped cream, and Rice Krispie treats. I haven't had this one in such a long time, but I went ahead and grabbed two. This one reminds me of like, to me, it's like an orange creamsicle type scent, because the orange, obviously kumquats is like an orange citrus, and then the whipped cream and Rice Krispie treats just gives it like a creamy note. So it's like a creamy orange scent. Really great for summer. Again, I haven't had this one in such a long time, but that one is really good. She's doing, I think I got, yeah, she did like donuts and bricks. The sample I got is, I don't even know how to say that. Even the sample, I was like, holy crap, the sample made it. Pom baguette? What? Huh, I'm gonna have to look at that up and see what that is. I think this is, what the heck is that guy's name now? Ugh, this is good. What the hell's his name? The guy in Hunger Games. Is it PETA? Yeah, okay, it's PETA. Why am I having such a hard time? I feel like this is French baguette, and what is the other scent note in PETA? I'm forgetting right now. I think this is the same one, but I can't remember. If you like French baguette scents, this is a good one to try. It's got, I feel like it has sweetness in there somewhere, but I can't remember what exactly is in there. I feel like I'm grabbing like, I feel like I just naturally grab two of everything. Well, if I know that I like it, or if I haven't had it in a while, or I feel like she won't pour it again for a bit, I try to grab it. So this next one, I grabbed Alien and Casper. Okay, on the receipt, she has it as Alien and Boo. And I was like, I swear on the site, it said Alien and Boo. The old name was Casper, so I think she's like kind of changing things to what they're now going to be called. So this is, so Alien is apple cider, vanilla bean donuts, and then Casper is toasted marshmallows, cornbread, and Mexican fried ice cream. I thought this sounded like such a good mix. I feel like my friend Candy suggested this mix. I think that's what she told me. Oh, this is good. This is really, really good mixed. It's funny, I used to love Alien, and now I'm kind of like, like it's good. It's like different apple cider to me. Casper has always been one of those that I do like, but I have to take it in small doses. But mixed, it smells really good. I hope on warm, it's as good as it is cold. This one I haven't had in a while, but it was sitting on the site and it just kept staring at me. And I was like, you know what? I haven't tried this one in a while. The reason, and I'll tell you why, I was kind of iffy. So this used to be Poltergeist. It's spearmint cupcakes now. Spearmint, vanilla cupcakes, buttercream, and sugar cookies. So anytime anything has sugar cookie in it, I'm like, hello. And then vanilla cupcakes and buttercream. I was like, yes. So spearmint, if I remember warming this one, I feel like the spearmint was really strong in here. It almost, yeah, it smells like the bubble gum. It smells like spearmint bubble gum, and it's light on the bakery element. Now, I haven't warmed it in a while, so I don't know. That was kind of like my fear, is I really wanted the bakery to be like the strongest and not smell like just spearmint bubble gum, but we'll see. Like, again, I haven't had that one in a while. Oh, I didn't even see, I barely opened this when I got it. I mean, I haven't looked at it since the day after the wedding. I opened it to check to make sure it hadn't melted, and that's about it. That's a cute cup. I still don't know what these are. If you guys know what these are, someone please tell me. I don't think anyone has responded yet as to what these are. I don't think they're, like, are they just die cuts? Because they don't have like a sticker on the back. Like, do you just tape them, or like, what do you do with these? Someone help me. Okay, the next one I have is Fire Orchid, and this one was Susan. I'm trying to remember what collection this was from. I can't remember. If anyone knows, comment down below what Susan was from. But this is Susan, Fire Orchid now. It used to be called Susan. Chocolate Orchid, chocolate orchid, campfire, spun sugar, buttercream, and mellow fluff. I believe I had requested this one because it just sounded so good, and I don't think it's been poured in a while. This one is really pretty. This one does have the, you can smell the chocolate orchid in there. Campfire is really tame in here, and then you get the creaminess of the buttercream, marshmallow, and spun sugar. I don't know that I've ever had this one before. It was just one that I was looking through her list and I saw, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try that one. I did grab another, and I didn't really need to, but I did because I love this scent, especially for summertime. This one's really good, even though it was from a Christmas advent. This is Ceramic Christmas Tree. This is fresh balsam, beechwood, and kumquats. Yeah, this one I've warmed and I really like it. It's really fresh, and it's got the nice fresh like tree scent. It's got like a woody note from the beechwood, of course. The kumquats is a very small part of this. I don't really feel like you get like a heavy citrus out of there. That one's very beautiful. I have not had, I don't know that I've even ever tried this one, but I was looking at her Lord of the Melts, I think she called it, which was like her Lord of the Ring inspired scents. This is Saruman. Saruman. It's S-A-R-U-M-A-N. I can't ever say that word. I don't know why. But if you've seen Lord of the Rings, then you'll know like who I'm talking about. This is black amethyst and sandalwood. Sandalwood, black amethyst, vanilla cream, and lemon. I don't know that I've ever had black amethyst. I don't know what that is supposed to be in terms of scent. But when I smelled this one, I was like, this smells really good. It's like it's kind of got that earthy smell is what I think what it is. Yeah, earthy and creamy. This one's really good. When I smell this one, this is probably one of my, besides the other ones that I've had before, as far as like things that were new to me, this was probably like my favorite out of the bunch. Of course, I had to grab some more Fake and Bake Twisted Peppermint. This is one, has quickly become one of my favorite bakeries. Something about the Twisted Peppermint and the Fake and Bake, it's not even heavy peppermint like at all. I don't know how to describe it. The Twisted Peppermint is just, it just does something to the Fake and Bake that I can't quite describe. It's a great bakery. I mean, to me, I just get a little hint of peppermint, but it amps up that Fake and Bake in a way I can't describe. So Fake and Bake is zucchini bread, sugar cookie, sweet cream, and Twisted Peppermint. Sorry, I didn't tell you the scent notes there, but there we go. Oh, I mean, I've warmed this. Whenever I don't know what to warm and I want bakery, I always grab, I have a BAM bag that I bought from my friend on, that I have, but I'm going through it very fast. So I was like, well, let me grab some more bars. I grabbed 2 Summer Rains. So Summer Rain is raindrops and cotton candy, and I think this is new. I love the sticker on this too, the label. Super cute. I knew right away, like raindrops and cotton candy, like that's kind of a no-brainer for me. I love like raindrops and then just mixed with cotton candy. This one is really good. You really get that cotton candy, and then it kind of amplifies, like it kind of makes you smell the rain a little bit better because that cotton candy is so noticeable. So when the rain kind of backs that scent up, you can really, backs that scent up, what is that even supposed to mean? But anyways, it's kind of like the cotton candy so noticeable, you can really smell the raindrops because they're a different scent, you know? Also, really quick, I just wanted to say that the box too was packaged really, really well. They always do, Brady always packs these really nicely, and they're just always really padded, and I feel like they give you enough room in here. Like this is a large flat rate box, and they combined my order for me, so that was really cool. This next one is Caffeine Squared, and I'm trying to remember what this scent used to be called. It's like totally not, I'm not remembering what it is, but this is Cafe Latte, Cola, Mellow Fluff. I love the label on this too. It's like a little retro label, I feel like. It's been a long time since I've had this one, but I was like, you know what, go ahead and just grab that one just to try it. Yeah, is this Sleepless in Seattle? Maybe, you know what? Maybe this is Sleepless in Seattle. I can't remember. I haven't had that one in a while either, so that was a nice little addition. And then I have a piece of candy here. I'm interested to open this to see how this fared in the heat. The last thing I got is just, you know what, it was like the week before the wedding and I was like stressed. Just so many things to be stressed about. But I got Son of a Birch, and this is Palo Santo, white birch, and pink sugar. This is a beautiful scent, and I like being able to help support Hazel, who's making her perfumes now. So when you get it, it comes like this, and then it just has the label on top. And I think this one is so pretty. It's such a fall like looking scene, right? And they always do like this color coordinated, what are these called? The squigglies. So this one is, I warmed this a while ago and I thought this was such a pretty scent. It's not too heavy. I'm gonna spray some just to see what we're working with here. Yeah, this one is such a pretty, like, this one is so good. On warm too, like in wax, this one is, I loved this one. So, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Palo Santo, but this one to me, it starts out Palo Santo and then the white birch and the pink sugar really kind of like mix in with it. Oh, this is such a good unisex scent. I honestly would recommend this, especially for fall. This one will be very pretty. So that is my order. I got a perfume, I got some wax. I have one more. I have the perfume pre-order coming from Super Tarts, and then the last order I did was on the 28th, the night of the 28th. And then, bless you, little boy. Yeah, the 28th. So I have a combined order coming from them. So I have quite a few videos to catch up on. I have a few hauls, and then I have a few requested videos that I want to do. So I'll get around to those eventually. I'm just kind of easing back into life, you know. The house is officially empty of kids, or, you know, my daughter. So, you know, it's been a bit of a change for us here. So we're trying to make do and make the best of it. And yeah, anyways, okay, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have ordered any favorites from Super Tarts, let me know, and we will talk soon. Bye guys, we'll see you next time.